Look at me. It's crazy, right? So I thought I'd put together this quick video on things that I wish I knew before surgeries to prepare myself for after surgery. As you can see, I have a new look. Still have the same crazy, crooked, annoying glasses, but I have awesome new hair. No more blue. Thank you to Amber, who helped me out with that. So thing number one that I wish I knew: taste buds and food tolerance. My taste buds are completely different from before surgery. I loved sweet stuff, and every kind of junk food you could put in front of me, I would eat it. Now I can't stand the stuff. I've tried, trust me, because I still have that emotional eating, but I will try to have like maybe some coconut milk ice cream or cashew milk ice cream or something. Like the other day I tried to have, I think it was like double fudge chocolate. It tasted so good to my taste buds, but like maybe 2 bites into it, too sweet, I'm done, I can't finish it. But of course, you know, being an emotional eater like I am, I totally had at least a quarter of it, and I had massive dumping syndrome. Wow, it was really bad. So I don't recommend ice cream for 6 months. Don't touch the ice cream. Item number 2 that I wish that I knew: rapid weight loss versus your clothing fitting you. I made this mistake of buying clothes as I was losing weight. I had stalls here and there, but every time I'd wear a pair of pants, within 2 to 3 weeks they didn't fit. So it was really frustrating. Even going to the thrift store and getting a pair of jeans for like $3, not worth it. Find some leggings, get yourself some sweatpants whenever your surgery is, and just keep in mind that you're gonna have long-term gradual weight loss, but then you're also going to have little spurts where all of a sudden, where you were wearing a 22, all of a sudden you're in a 16, and you have all these big huge pants that basically are like, you know, you're swimming in. It's better to be swimming in pants that have drawstrings or leggings where you can just squeeze into them or something like that. Number 3, friendships and relationships. Wow, okay. Now I did get a little bit of warning for this particular one, but I wanted to touch base on it in my video because friends and family who know you as a heavier person, or they see you based on your outward appearance, and then you start losing the weight, and then your brain starts changing, it just kind of like, it's not just a mind screw for yourself. It's also screwing with people around you because they don't know how to process your rapid weight loss. They don't know how to process the fact that your face is changing, your behavior is changing, you're being more conscious about your food, you know, all these different things are changing in your life, and you're trying to adjust, and then they try to adjust. It really does cause a lot of explosions in your daily life. I can say for a fact that I've lost friendships, I've lost relationships. Other friendships and relationships have gotten strengthened. And item number 4 that I want to talk about is, let's have a moment of silence for our love of food. So if you are an emotional eater, if you really love gourmet cuisine or exotic foods or just home-cooked comfort meals, say goodbye, because while we are so attached to our food, and our culture has really turned us into these people that just, we have events around food. We've got potlucks, we've got birthday dinners, we've got family reunion barbecues, you know, it's all these different things. And then when you have this surgery and you are like literally go from this much space to this much space and even smaller, it's like, what's the point in actually enjoying your food? Because, well, yeah, you can take a couple of little tiny bites, but what I've experienced in my personal life is that I've actually been left in the dust while everyone else has scarfed down their plates, and I've had 2 bites of soup and I'm full. So, bye bye love of food. Right now, 6 months post-op, I have a lot of blended soups. Like, I get Progresso vegetable classics, garden vegetable all the time. It's got everything that I like, celery, carrots, potato, and some other vegetables I can't think off the top of my head. And of course the veggie broth. And I'll throw it in the blender, blend the crap out of it, and then heat it up and drink it that way. And also when I go out to eat with kids, right now we're visiting California, if we go to a Del Taco or a Taco Bell, I will get a bean cup. Make sure, if you're trying to be vegan, make sure that you omit the cheese, and also you ask if their beans are made with lard, because some places they do make their beans with lard. For me, I mix the two different, the green and the red sauce, because it's so good. If they don't have that option, you can also just take the little hot sauce packets, or you can use Tapatio or salsa if you want, just depending on your food tolerance. And two things that my taste buds have changed, which I actually am like totally down for. I love Brussels sprouts, right? That's weird, but they're so good for you, and when they're roasted perfectly, oh my gosh, so good. Also, tomato juice. V8 may not be vegan completely, but I absolutely love it. So I have a lot of tomato soup and tomato juice. Those are two of my staples now. Unfortunately, also another thing that has to do with my veganism, being post-op, I can't tolerate any sweets. I want them sometimes, but I really have nailed it down to it's just a mental thing. If I have an emotional problem during the day, or if there's something going on with the kids and it's stressing me out, I just like, oh, I need chocolate. But usually if I take a water bottle and I just sip on my water, actually, I know I shouldn't, but I've been able to start chugging my water again, which to me, I love it because I love water. I don't like it flavored. I don't like it sparkling. I like my water. So I want to drink my water. But anyways, if you drink the water, it really does help with those cravings, because it fills up your pouch, so you feel full, and it's telling your brain we don't need anything anyway, and then you overcome that mental crutch that you're basically reaching for. A con to post-op eating is really that for me, because I'm vegan, all of these calories go through me so quickly, so I'm always starving. And obviously having the malabsorption, I'm famished, I'm hungry, I want this, I want that, I'm just so hungry. And then the textures and the weight of the food also I have to take into account. So if I go out, like the other day, we had a family dinner at a buffet. Buffets are wasted on me, not only because I'm vegan and I can't really eat everything because everything's got meat or dairy in it, but also because, what am I gonna have, like a piece of lettuce, or like, I can't tolerate rice yet, so I'm really just limited to having some water. I think what I ended up doing was my mom went and grabbed a baked potato and cut it open and scooped out the insides for me, so I can just basically mash it and eat little tiny bites of mashed potato. Which potatoes are still life, by the way. I'm not gonna, I just have to watch myself when I eat the potatoes, because potatoes are really dense and they fill you up super fast. As far as exercise post-op, when I first started out, I was walking and I felt great. I definitely have lots of stamina. I'm officially in Wonderland, guys, right? That's so awesome. The last time I weighed myself was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was officially 102 pounds lost in 6 months. I know, it's kind of fast and crazy, right? This was an incredible roller coaster. Now, once I get settled again after our vacation, I will definitely be going back to the gym and doing a lot more workout, because I have to build up my strength, because a lot of my fibromyalgia issues are still there despite the weight loss. I still have back pain. I still have aches and pains in my muscles and my joints. I'm still constantly fatigued, which can also be the malabsorption, but I digress. In conclusion, do I recommend being vegan pre-op, during, and post-op? Of course I do. Go vegan. So let's do some full body, shall we? updates to come, guys. I just got brought up, baby. Are you cold? Can you take him? Okay, go. Kids, don't come in here. You want to be on YouTube?